psychic tarot reader, and this channel is Mystic Rainbow Tarot, as most of you probably know. So whether you are new or an existing subscriber, thank you so much for supporting this channel, and I really appreciate everyone who is tuning into my videos, and also everyone who has liked and subscribed to this channel. So I'm just going to go over to the table now to do the reading. Hi, I'm Eve, and I'm at the table ready to do the reading. So this is a requested reading, and this is on Song Joong-ki and Jeon Yeo-bin. So let's get started and see what the energy is like around their connection. So how are these two doing? Yeo-bin and Joong-ki, what's their connection like at the moment? Whoops. So I hope everyone's having a good day and everything's going well for you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to help support this channel. I'm a bit butterfingers today with the cards. I'm getting there. So Song Joong-ki and Jeon Yeo-bin. Oops. These down. Let's see what we've got. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. So what I see here is they are taking their time, and things are going slower than they would perhaps with other people to flourish, just because they want to do things at their own pace and not how others want them to do things. So they're kind of like sowing the seeds for things to blossom. Also, Joong-ki he's been working on his career, and he has been making good progress, especially over the last few months. I mean, things are really paying off for him. He's been accepting roles which he enjoys more these days, and Yeo-bin, her career has really escalated since she starred in VINCENZO. So they are having, you know, to manage and fit things round everything with their busy schedules. I mean things like when they want to see each other. So they're working at that, making sure they've still got time to see each other, because obviously their careers are important. So the next card is the Ace of Cups. So as you can see, there's water coming from the cup here, which is their emotions flowing to each other. So it's all about, there's like these new feelings, and they're getting this kind of overwhelming feeling of contentment. So also, what I feel is there's a lot of creative energy coming up for these two, and self-empowerment. So that's good. That's because of their connection, and how well they relate to each other and support each other. That gives them this self-empowerment, which is wonderful. So the next card is the Star. So this relates to Song Joong-ki, and he needs to let go of his baggage. So he has some fears because he feels he was like betrayed in a past relationship, and although they have become close, he's a bit hesitant because he is afraid of feeling the same sort of sting he felt in his past relationship. So he really needs to let go and allow himself to be vulnerable. He just needs to be kind of more open, but there is a lot of hope here despite all that. You know, he's been through a lot in the past, but there's still an opportunity for something that he's going to be a lot better suited to, which is this connection they have. So if it grows into something more, you know, they're much more suited, these two. So it wouldn't go like a past relationship of his did. So that's the thing. He needs to get over that hurdle of being afraid to jump into something fully, something new fully. So what else do we have? We have the Four of Wands, which is about a happy, healthy connection. So they are on the same wavelength with everything they want. And they do want the same things in the future, even if it is in the distant future. They both are looking for a happy home life, stability, passion and security, and all the potential for this is waiting for them to pursue it. So if they ever decided to take this to the next level, they would have that special relationship that they're looking for. I mean, they do have this special connection though, so they've kind of put down the foundations for it, but I think it's him holding things back. He's hesitant about getting hurt again. So, but I do really feel they enjoy being together, and they share love, care and support for one another. So things are going really well between them at the moment. So I'm just going to shuffle my cards again and see what other messages we get for these two. So further messages about Song Joong-ki and Jeon Yeo-bin. What other messages are there about these two and their connection? Messages about Joong-ki and Yeo-bin. What are the messages we're allowed to know about their connection? So let's see what we have. So we have the Moon card here. Hope you can see that. So I think there are things going on behind the scenes that they want to keep a secret to stop any gossip from the press. Also, they're still trying to see where this is going, and they're not sure themselves yet. So they're taking their time, taking it slowly, step by step. And what they do have is a really devoted connection to each other. So they're very devoted to each other and loyal, but they don't really want people following them about, taking pictures and making up gossip in the papers or something, because they're not even sure how they want this to go, and it kind of spoils things, doesn't it? If you've always got paps tailing you, you can't get on with what you're doing. So next we have the Two of Swords. So things are going well. They probably need to put in more time if they want to take this to the next level. I think they'd have to spend more time together, but they are sort of making arrangements to fit things in as they go along. And someone's been trying to decide about how they want this to go. So I think that's probably him, you know, because after his last breakup, I think he learnt some valuable life lessons, and he really wants to take his time. And I think he knows this could go somewhere, but he's kind of deciding whether he wants this right now, and whether he's going to be vulnerable and go into this and take this to the next level, because you know, he has to discuss things with her. He knows that she's part of this, and they do have this really good connection. He doesn't want to spoil that. Things are going really well, so I guess it's having the courage to take the next step, and also finding out if she wants to do that too, because he has had enough time now to move on from the past, although he is still holding on to some of the baggage from the past. So what I do feel is there is a spiritual side to their connection, and that is that Yeo-bin has been very supportive to Joong-ki. She does actually encourage him to practice self-love so he can understand himself and his own needs more, so that when she's not around and she is working or filming, he is able to sort of sort himself out more, and it'll help him for the future, kind of find out what really makes his self tick, because it is good after a breakup to have time on self-love, and she knows that, and finding out your needs and about yourself, and this is what she's taught him to do, and also look at what he wants, not only from a relationship, his life in general, and his career. So she's been a great help to him. So next we have the Knight of Pentacles. So what I see is there's not going to be a whirlwind sort of relationship. You know, they're not going to really rush and do things really quick, is what I mean. So they're taking their time with this. It looks like Joong-ki is not quite ready for a full-blown relationship yet. That could develop over time. He does need time. It's important for him to feel things in his own time while they're getting to know each other more. Because that's how he's going to build up trust and know that this time around things will be different, and he can trust this lady. So he is loyal and focused, but is having trouble opening up right now. But I feel very positive energy from Yeo-bin, and she encourages him to speak his mind, and her bubbly attitude is helping him to become more confident about himself. And as he becomes more confident, he will open up more. and she sees him in such a positive light. She really appreciates that he is such a gentleman with such good manners, and they feel so comfortable around each other. So they really do get on, these two. There's no reason why in the future, I mean, it'd probably be a long while ahead, but this couldn't go into something more serious. So we should just have to wait and see. So I'm going to get my oracle cards out now and just shuffle those and see what other messages we receive about these two. So Song Joong-ki and Jeon Yeo-bin, their connection, messages in relation to their connection. Messages we're allowed to know about their connection right now. So first we have attraction. So these two are very attracted to each other. I feel like they're on each other's minds a lot. It's kind of like an unspoken thing with these two. But I think those close to them would have noticed, you know, how they are when they're around each other. They kind of know what each other's needs are without asking each other for it. Let's just next one is chemistry. So there is this strong magnetic connection with these two. They have good chemistry. There is a spark. They just seem to go well together, these two. That's how what I feel from their energy. And there is a spiritual attraction because of similar social backgrounds and things like similar values. They just seem to click. So next we have getting to know each other. So they are very comfortable around each other, and she's helping him to express himself more as they get to know each other. I mean, they do know each other. As they get to know each other better, sort of step by step, and it's all going to take time. So what I feel is they understand each other with ease. It's this, like I've said, unspoken thing, but this doesn't mean that everything in this connection will be easy for them. It will take time for him to build trust, and like any connection, it's going to need some nurturing, so they've got to find time for this as well. So this could be the one. So they feel very relaxed when they're together, and he sees her as beautiful and charming. He really finds that she's genuine, witty, and he sees her as this adorable person. And she sees him as a kind, caring gentleman who is not only talented but very handsome. She finds him very attractive. The chemistry's there. She likes also that he treats his family well and is close to them, as family means a lot to her too. So I feel it's on their minds that they could be the right ones for something more long term with each other. And what I see is this is a recipe for success, because they seem to make each other so happy. What more could they want? But only time will tell, and whether they have whether they're able to really fit the time in with their careers. So that's the end of the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Sending you love and light. Bye.